Podcast now about water use and pollution. The world's water sources receive contaminants from a wide range of sectors, threatening human and wildlife health. Growing competition for water supplies combined with climate change, population growth, and water pollution threaten the food sector's water security and contribute to a water availability threat that the World Economic Forum recently ranked as the world's top global risk. Let's talk about water use. Agricultural production is the most water intensive activity, consuming roughly 70% of the world's fresh water. Moreover, one-third of the world's food is produced in areas of high or extremely high water stress or competition. About 21% of rain feed production and 56% of the world's irrigated crop production takes place in high stress regions. Water pollution, along with drought, inefficiency, and exploding population, has contributed to a freshwater crisis, threatening the sources we rely on for drinking water and other critical needs. What is water pollution? Water pollution can be defined as the contamination of a stream, river, lake, ocean, or any other stretch of water, depleting water quality and making it toxic for the environment and humans. There are two types of water pollution. Those are organic pollution and chemical pollution. Organic pollution due to microorganisms, bacteria, and viruses present in the water, generated by excrement, animal, and vegetable waste. Chemical pollution generated by the nitrates and phosphates of pesticides, human and animal drugs, household products, heavy metals, acids, and hydrocarbons used in industries. Water pollution causes. What are the sources of water pollution? Unsurprisingly, human activity is primarily responsible for water pollution. Even if natural phenomena such as landslides and floods can also contribute to degrade the water quality. Sewage and wastewater. Inadequate sewage collection and treatment are sources of water pollution. According to the United Nations, more than 80% of the world's wastewater goes back in the environment without being treated or reused. Urbanization and deforestation. Even though it doesn't have a direct impact of water quality, urbanization and deforestation have a lot of indirect effects. For instance, cutting down trees and concreting over large areas generates an acceleration of flows, which does not give enough time for water to infiltrate and be purified by the ground. Agriculture. Agriculture has an impact on water pollution due to the use of chemicals such as fertilizers, pesticides, fungicides, herbicides, or insecticides running off in the water, as well as livestock excrement, manure, and methane. Regarding aquatic culture, pollution is directly in the water, as excess food and fertilizers are causing desertification. Industries. Industries produce a lot of waste containing toxic chemicals and pollutants. A huge amount of the industrial waste is drained into fresh water, which then flows into canals, rivers, and eventually into the sea. Another source of water pollution is the burning fossil fuels, causing air pollution like acid rain, which then flows to streams, lakes, and other stretches of water. Marine dumping. Every day, garbage such as plastic, paper, aluminum, food, glass, or rubber are deposited into the sea. These items take weeks to hundreds of years to decompose, and thus they are a major cause for water pollution. Radioactive waste. Generated among others by power plants and uranium mining, Radioactive waste can linger in the environment for thousands of years. When these substances are released accidentally or disposed improperly, they threaten groundwater, surface water, as well as marine resources. Water pollution effects on the environment. Water pollution truly harms biodiversity and aquatic ecosystems. The toxic chemicals can change the color of water and increase the amount of minerals, also known as eutrophication, which has a bad impact on life and weather. Thermal pollution, defined by a rise in the temperature of water bodies, contributes to global warming and causes serious hazard to water organisms. Water pollution effects on human health. Water pollution has a very negative effects on public health. A lot of diseases result from drinking or being in contact with contaminated water, such as diarrhea, cholera, typhoid, dysentery, or skin infections. Obviously, in zones where there is no available drinking water, the main risk is dehydration. Water pollution prevention. How to solve water pollution? How can water pollution be prevented? Now, here's a list of water pollution solutions. Wastewater treatment. Wastewater treatment consists of removing pollutants from wastewater through a physical, chemical, or biological process. The more efficient this process are, the cleaner the water becomes. Green agriculture. Globally, agriculture accounts for 70% of water resources, so it is essential to have climate-friendly crops, efficient irrigation that reduces the need for water, and energy-efficient food production. Green agriculture is also crucial to limit the chemicals that enter the water. Stormwater management. Stormwater management is the effort to reduce runoff of rainwater or melted snow into streets, lawns, and other sites, and the improvement of water quality according to the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency. Air pollution prevention. Air pollution has a direct impact on water contamination as 25% of human-induced carbon dioxide emissions are absorbed by oceans. This pollution causes a rapid acidification of our oceans and threatens marine life and corals. Preventing air pollution is the best way to prevent this from happening. Plastic waste reduction. 80% of plastic in our oceans is from land sources. In order to reduce the amount of plastic entering our ocean, we need to both reduce our use of plastic globally and to improve plastic waste management. Water conservation. Without water conservation, we won't go very far. It is essential in making sure the world has better access to clean water. It means being aware that water is a scarce resource, taking care of it accordingly, and managing it responsibly.